They said it was impossible. A mission so dangerous, so deeply shrouded in secrecy, that even getting close could mean certain death. Yet, against every odd, India's covert intelligence agency did the unthinkable. In the turbulent 1970s, India managed to plant a spy deep inside one of the most protected places on earth, Pakistan's top secret nuclear research facility. For years, this single act of espionage remained hidden from the world. Not the CIA, not Pakistan's own army, not even the closest allies of either nation suspected the truth. At the heart of the storm stood one man, one Indian operative, surviving, observing, and relaying secrets from within Kahuta, the very place where history's deadliest weapon was being forged. This is the untold saga of Operation Kahuta, Raw's most daring and mysterious covert mission. The world changed in 1974. India stunned the global community with its first successful nuclear test, codenamed Smiling Buddha. The explosion sent shock waves through diplomatic channels and set off an arms race in the region. In the aftermath, Pakistan's leadership, determined, anxious, and desperate to restore strategic parity, launched a secret quest to build its own nuclear bomb. At the heart of this quest lay an innocuous town, Kahuta, just outside Islamabad. Here, under the iron leadership of Dr. Abdul Qadir Khan, the Khan research laboratories began to hum with activity. Dr. Khan, a metallurgist with global connections, was gathering the world's most advanced centrifuge technology. Kahuta would soon become the crown jewel of Pakistan's nuclear ambitions. But for India, the stakes were existential. A nuclear-armed Pakistan could tip the balance of power and plunge the subcontinent into a new era of instability. Or worse, open the door to nuclear war. India's scientific and military leaders knew they could not afford to simply watch and wait. They needed answers. How advanced was Pakistan's program? How close were they to building a bomb? And so, in the shadows, RAW, the research and analysis wing, was activated. Not for open war, but for a silent infiltration. A mission that, if discovered, would never be acknowledged, never be avenged. RAW needed someone extraordinary. Not a soldier, not a celebrity, a shadow, someone whose name, to this day, remains unknown. This man would slip into Pakistan, assuming a false identity, posing as a civilian technician or an everyday migrant worker. He arrived in Kahuta quietly, blending into the rhythms and routines of the town. He found work, made friends, exchanged greetings at local shops and tea stalls. Slowly, he began making contacts within the circles surrounding the facility. Guards, drivers, clerks, even barbers who trimmed the hair of the scientists and engineers. It was patient work, requiring nerves of steel and an unbreakable will. He listened more than he spoke. He observed without drawing attention. Over months, he built a network of informants from among the staff and locals. There were no gadgets, no flashy moments of action, just his training, his wits, and a burning sense of duty. The information he gathered was smuggled out, using dead drops and coded messages, each piece of intelligence more critical than the last. As the weeks turned to months, the spy's reports began to paint a chilling picture. He documented shipments of sensitive equipment arriving from Europe, vacuum pumps, high-speed bearings, and precision instruments, all essential for uranium enrichment. He noted the schedules of deliveries, the names of key scientists, the layout of the facility's perimeter. Most ingeniously, he collected hair samples from local barber shops, hair left behind by the very nuclear scientists who frequented them. Testing these samples for uranium traces, he could confirm the facility's activities long before satellite photos or diplomatic rumors could catch up. The intelligence flowing from Kahuta back to India was unprecedented. RAW analysts and Indian scientists, for the first time, had a window into Pakistan's nuclear timeline. They knew not only what was being done, but when and how. This allowed India to adjust its own scientific efforts, military deployments, and diplomatic strategies, always staying a step ahead. For a brief, critical period, India was reading the mind of its greatest rival. But in the world of espionage, trust is a currency as fragile as it is valuable. The deeper the spy dug, the greater the risks became. In the late 1980s, the operation faced a devastating setback. During a diplomatic visit to India, Pakistan's Prime Minister, Benazir Bhutto, was allegedly handed a list containing names of Pakistani operatives collaborating with RAW. The source of this leak remains a matter of debate, shrouded in speculation. Some say it was a calculated political move, others claim it was a catastrophic error. The consequences were immediate and brutal. Pakistan's counterintelligence agencies moved swiftly. RAW's painstakingly built network within Kahuta was discovered and dismantled. Arrests swept through the ranks. Interrogations turned violent. Many of the operatives vanished without a trace, their fates sealed in the darkness of secret prisons. The main spy at the heart of the mission, the man who had risked everything, simply disappeared. Some believe he was executed in silence. Others hold out hope that he escaped, slipping into the anonymity he had always worn so well. Though the network was lost, the operation had already achieved its greatest goal. The intelligence brought back had forever changed India's national security, giving the nation a shield crafted in silence, paid for in sacrifice. Behind every defense system, every nuclear test, every move on the chessboard of geopolitics, there are nameless heroes working in the shadows. They don't wear uniforms, they don't appear in history books, but their actions decide the fate of nations. This was the story of RAW's most daring spy mission, Operation Kahuta.